Hey all, Pastor Rick here with another Blair Road United Methodist Church Thoughtful Thursday moment. Thanks for joining us today. So what do you do when all you have left are questions? When you've experienced an ongoing health issue, when you've tried to overcome an obstacle, when you just can't seem to move past grief or loss, when a situation isn't getting better over time, but hope seems gone and you don't know what to do next? There's been so much going on in our world recently that has many people asking questions, especially the why questions. Why do bad things happen to good people? Why do good things happen to bad people? Why are we bad at times? Can we ever stop fighting with each other? And will we work towards the betterment of the family of humanity instead of being self-focused? Questions like that. Now, see, most people, whether churchgoers or not, have been raised in a particular disciplinary system, for lack of better words, that tells us if we're good, if we behave, then we get rewarded. Good things will happen if we're good, if we behave. And on the flip side, if we're also taught that if we're not good, if we misbehave, we'll have to face some consequences, usually some form of punishment, a bitter pill to swallow, a timeout, loss of privileges, or some other disciplinary measure. We're used to it. This is how society works and how we keep chaos from ensuing. But life doesn't always work this way. We're not always rewarded for good behavior, and sometimes tragedy hits us. No fault of our own. It's just the price we pay for this human experience. Sometimes bad things can't be explained and they can't be ignored. And we won't always know the reason as to why bad things happen. We don't always know the why. And because we won't always know the reason as to why bad things happen, we have to be careful not to be judgmental towards others or ourselves. We shouldn't blame people for their misfortunes. Instead, we should be present. Just listen. Don't seek an answer. Don't try to fix anyone or anything. Simply listen. Because sometimes we just need to sit with our questions, to know that God is God all the time. And God is present with us in the midst of our questions and the longing for answers. And very importantly, we must remember that God doesn't make bad things happen because we're not behaving. When things don't go God's way, God doesn't bully us. God's compassionate. And that's what God wants for us, to be compassionate towards each other, not judgmental, especially when we face our challenges and struggles. These moments where nothing seems to make sense and we don't know what to do. And this Sunday, we'll talk more about the questions we have for and about God. Because questioning God is not a bad thing. Questioning God helps us work out our faith. And so we hope you'll join us this Sunday in person here at Blair Road United Methodist Church, either at our 8:45 traditional worship service or our 11:11 contemporary service. And if you can't be here in person, you can join us via our live stream on our Facebook page or YouTube channel. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time for another Thoughtful Thursday moment.